Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Extrapolations, a TV series, limited series from Apple TV that's going to lecture you about the environment. Little Joan somewhere back there. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 10. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget Kindle Unlimited is free. I'll be at the Berlin Brewing Company tomorrow night, that's Friday at 6 p.m., for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Talking about the Pine Barrens, talking about forests and trees. We're very environmentally friendly here in the Pine Barrens. Is Hollywood? I don't think so. I think they're full of it. But here's Tobey Maguire looking with a sad dog face. Oh, say it ain't so, Spider-Man. They're going to lecture us about climate change in this series. Oh boy, doesn't that sound like fun? Depressing story after depressing story about how the climate's going to kill us all. Oh, don't worry, the technology cures cancer, but we're still all going to die. Edward Norton's there to shake his head sadly. This ain't gonna work. We're still all gonna die. People didn't embrace communism, damn it. Why didn't people embrace communism? Because that would have solved everything. Yeah, because we'd all be dead and poor. Dead and poor. And there's going to be a lot of preachy discussions about the environment. Forrest Whitaker says, why? Why didn't you recycle? Why did you murder Smokey the Bear? It's insufferable. This whole series looks absolutely insufferable. It's all about the climate. Join the resistance, everybody. That'll solve it. You know what'll solve the problem of the crisis, the climate crisis? We're all out in the streets, raising our fists, burning our cities halfway to the ground. That gets things done. I mean, you could see we solved racism. Oh my God. Hollywood, when are you going to learn? By the way, this movie is directed by the guy who made An Inconvenient Truth. You know, the movie that told us the ice caps were going to melt in 2012. How'd that work out? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not underwater and I'm in New Jersey. We're at sea level. Yeah. If the ice caps melted, my house would be under 10 feet of water. You told us my house was going to be under 10 feet of water. It's funny because the elites still keep buying coastal properties like they're going out of style. Yeah, the Obamas live at sea level. It's weird. Weird. You think the people who, I don't know, have gazillions of dollars and run the world would be a little more worried about the climate change. Maybe wouldn't take quite so many private jets. Leonardo DiCaprio, who's not in this one, by the way. No, he already did his time. He did Don't Look Up. Oh, the pollution is terrible. Is that, I think that's Michael Gandolfini, maybe. Yeah, he's in it. Kit Harington, otherwise known as Jon Snow. Oh my God, if we don't do something about the environment, we'll all look like Meryl Streep. No! No! Here's the complete list of people. Let's see if I can get to that complete list. There you go. Meryl Streep, Kit Harington, Sienna Miller, David Diggs, Eliza Gonzalez, David Schwimmer, caught a glimpse of him, Tahar Rahim, Gemma Chan, Marion Cotillard, Forrest Whitaker, Edward Norton, Tobey Maguire, Kerry Russell, Diane Lane, Matthew Rise, Indira Yarma, Gaz Chaudhry, Adarsh Gurrav, Hari Nev, Yahar Sanhidi. Sounds like there's a lot of Indian names in that lineup. Not that I have a problem with that, but I'm just wondering how you're going to explain to the people of India who are maybe living in the dirt that, we want to stay green, so it's better you continue to live in the dirt rather than get a middle-class lifestyle like China wants for their people or that we have for our people. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be wanting to stay in the dirt for the sake of climate change. I think they want houses and Ben & Jerry's ice cream and denim jackets and, earbuds and smartphones and all that stuff. Everybody wants that stuff. You know why? It's cool. It's comfortable. People want to sit around and stuff their face with Cheetos and watch Netflix. They don't want to hear about climate change. And how many of these people in the cast, by the way, have their own private jets? How many of these people are actually living this climate lifestyle that you're supposedly pushing on everybody? Oh, if we don't do something, we're all going to die. I got to get on my private jet now and go accept another award for environmentalism. Yeah, I'm really concerned about the polar bears. Hey, here's my giant mansion. It's worth $16 million and it takes up 150 acres. I have my own private golf course and tennis court. Well, isn't that not environmentally friendly? Well, you know, I've done okay for myself. It's not me. It's not me polluting the skies. No, it's not you. That's weird. Seems like it's you too. Seems like having a massive complex, having a giant mansion, let's say, with plenty of green. You'd probably have a sprinkler system and fertilizer to keep everything nice and green. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird you would lecture us, Hollywood, but actually not that weird. The weirdest thing is, I think Hillary Clinton's in this thing. Is that Hillary Clinton? It kind of looks like her, doesn't it? Or is this an actress playing Hillary Clinton? Because this is the most together Hillary Clinton's looked in a long time. Now, it is a movie, so they gave her tons of makeup, I assume, but she looks a lot better than normal, but it does look like Hillary Clinton. Are they pretending she's president? Is this some sort of alternate universe where she's the president, but they still F up the climate? I don't know. This whole thing pisses me off. This entire trailer infuriates me. Why? Because I grew up in the 70s and 80s. And you know what they told us in the 70s? Oh my God! The Ice Age is coming! The Ice Age? Oh yeah! Oh, every year the winters get colder. It's so obvious. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, you better recycle, kid. Okay. Then a few years later, oh my God, what is it? The Ice Age? No, not that. It's the acid rain. Well, wait a minute. I thought it was going to get cold. Forget that. The acid rain is coming. They even made a movie called Acid Rain where like acid rain would come and melt off people's faces. It was stupid. Like, oh, all right, well, what do we have to do? Well, we have to change. We have to do things. And they actually did change the laws a little bit. Not through the resistance, but through, federal mandates. They stopped putting so much pollution in the atmosphere. Mostly they just outsourced the jobs to China, and then there weren't any factories at all, but that's another story. So we didn't have acid rain to complain about. And then a few years went by, and it was, oh my God, what is it, the acid rain? No, peak oil. We're going to run out of oil. We need solar panels and wind. Oh. What year is this? It's the 1990s. Well, we'll be dead in a week. Now, 30 years later, here we are, putting the gun to people's heads and saying, buy an EV. Stop eating breakfast. Now they seem to be engineering us away from all the stuff we love, like eggs and steak and, I don't know, having good things. Also, we could depopulate the planet a little bit because, that'll be good for everyone. Oh, not my family. I'm having a million kids because I'm successful and I'm part of the elite. But you should be not doing that. You should die out. Not my family. Oh, my family's great. They're thriving. Oh, they have all the steak they want. They're growing. That's what this really means. It's the greediest people in the world who now resent people on the bottom. It kind of happens in other societies too. But then you know what happens? Eventually the peasants have nothing to lose and they pick up their pitchforks and terrible things happen to the elites. So I wouldn't go down that path. Fortunately, I think it's avoidable. It's just in the process of avoiding all this, it's just going to be very, very inconvenient. An inconvenient progressive movement. That's what they should call these things. Anyhow, I'll try to be done my rant, but this infuriates me because you've got millionaires. Maybe it's not Hillary Clinton. I don't know. It looks a lot like her. You got millionaires lecturing us on climate change, and does even a one do anything about the climate? The only person that should be in this movie is Ed Begley. He's the only one I know does climate stuff. Maybe Kevin Costner. His brother invented a thing. Everybody else, I mean, Judd Hirsch is in here too, I think. You can go pound sand. I'm not going to watch this thing. Wow, Apple TV, you made me, the other thing, I was like all on board to plug this Apple TV thing I got. Now I'm like, maybe I'll just plug it in so I could review this and trash it. You and your climate crisis. Oh, it's so trendy. Everybody in Southern California. Oh, you mean the area in the country where people walk around in needles and human feces and medieval diseases have made a return because it's such a crap hole? Oh, but I'm sure everybody who works on this movie, they're not living in a crap hole. Just all the little people. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Let's move the limo. It stinks. All right. Enough of my ranting. That's it for me. Tony D. And by the way, I did vote this down. I did. This is my second take. I'm going to be at the Berlin Brewing Company in Berlin, New Jersey at 6 p.m. tomorrow. That's Friday. To give my talk about the Jersey Devil. And my advice is to not ever make a show like this again, but take the money you would have wasted on the show and maybe use it to plant trees. That's what they do in Canada. I had a friend, she lived up there. They hired her and hundreds of other young people. They planted trees, saplings. You know what you could do? You could start an organization. They just mail out saplings to everybody, make it trendy to plant a couple of trees in your backyard. Be like 300 million trees planted. Everybody plants like 2 trees. See if they grow. That would be something for the environment. Are they going to do that? No. They're gonna virtue signal and the climate is dying. Cut. Oh, great. Get me a steak and get me the hell out of here. This place stinks. I gotta hit my private jet, everyone. Accept my environmental award and then go somewhere and waste a bunch of other carbon on myself and sating my urges because I'm so rich and famous and powerful. Yeah. Thanks, elites. Go F yourself. And that's it for me, Tony T, and Little Joan. So check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble, and we'll see you